Hello everyone, it is your favorite kind of punch, Mr. Falcon Punch, 996, the underrated king, the recommendation master, and YouTube's #1 Dorohedoro fanboy, back to bring you guys another new video. And yes, I am back. You know, the last couple weeks I've been very busy and sort of stressful for me, but you know, it's all over now. And yeah, you know, fuck yeah, summer. You know, I Falcon punched every single one of my final exams in the face. I passed all of them, so just hooray for me. And yes, as you could tell with my leather jacket on, or as I like to call it, my swag jacket, you know, I'm going to be doing a recommendation video today. And this recommendation is going to be a double recommendation, you know, trying to make up for those 2 weeks where I didn't do a recommendation. But anyways, without further ado, let's begin this recommendation.
So to start off this double recommendation, I am going to first talk about HOUZUKI no Retsu, or in English, Cool-Headed HOUZUKI. HOUZUKI no Retsu is a rather unique supernatural comedy series about the daily life of HOUZUKI, who is a cool-headed demon deputy who works under King Yama, who, if you don't know, is the king of hell and judge of the afterlife, who in this manga isn't as scary as he sounds. The thing that makes this series really unique is its comedy, which is sort of, well, different, since this series has its own kind of style of humor, which you'll really notice once you read this series for yourself. But a lot of the comedy overall is a mixed bag of things relating to Japanese history, mythology, as well as pop culture, with occasional references and jokes about Western pop culture as well. And while that does sound like things you typically see in a comedy series, the way it's presented and the way it's done in this series is very different, since it kind of has this kind of off feeling about it. And this different approach to comedy may turn some people away from the series because it is different, but I still happen to enjoy this series, even though a lot of the references I cannot fully understand without the help of a translator note, since this series has just a very unique sense of humor that does require some knowledge about, you know, Japanese culture. But it's because of this different sense of humor that really helps this series stand out from your typical supernatural comedy. The art style in this series is also pretty good, and everything from the demons to creatures that live in hell to the background environments in this series really look great, and the art style is also unique just like the comedy, and because of the different art style, it helps even bring out more of the uniqueness of the series, which is also a great thing as well. And the main character himself, HOUZUKI, is a pretty cool character as well, since as the title suggests, he is a pretty cool-headed guy, or, well, technically demon. Plus, he is so cool, he managed to scare the living shit out of Satan. So, that's always a bonus. Overall, HOUZUKI no Retsu is a good series with great art and a very different and unique sense of humor that really helps make this manga feel fresh. Also, there is less than 10 chapters out for this series at the moment, so reading it shouldn't be too much of a bother. And next, we have Haru no HOUTAI Shoujo, or Haru in the Bandaged Girl.
Scar tissue that I wish you saw. Sarcastic Mr. Know-It-All. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you, 'cause with the birds I'll share. With the birds I'll share this lonely view. And with the birds I'll share this lonely view.
Haru no HOUTAI Shoujo starts off with an easygoing guy named Haru and his girlfriend Natsu, and at first this series just seems like it's the beginning of another typical romance shoujo slice of life, since it just seems like everything is going on fine in this series. That is until we find out that there's been many fires in the town the two live in, and they're all caused by a mysterious arsonist who we later find out is Haru himself. But he's not doing this on purpose, since he seems to have the ability to cause fires, but unable to control it. And things start to take a worse turn when Haru one day accidentally burns Natsu and has to deal with the trauma from burning his own girlfriend, as well as the stress that comes with everyone in Haru's school suspecting him to be the mysterious arsonist. That is until one day Natsu comes back covered in bandages. Not angered or frightened by Haru, Natsu then vows to protect Haru's secret, and with that we have the story of our manga series. Or at least the story so far, since there's at least less than 8 chapters out right now, so there isn't much to talk about the story. But overall, this is a good series so far, and it has an interesting concept with a very good balance of romance and happy times along with some drama. Plus, this series has something that no other manga series I've read so far has, and that is the main character literally burning his girlfriend in the first couple of chapters. And with the introduction of a new female character with suspicions, things may start to get a little bit more interesting in future chapters.
Anyways, we have reached the end of this recommendation video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget in the comment section down below, comment what you guys thought about this video, as well as whether or not you're going to be checking out these 2 series, even though I highly suggest you do. Otherwise, you're going to get Falcon punched in the face. And speaking of getting Falcon punched in the face, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also, leave some questions for my Q&A, my 1-year anniversary Q&A, which should be out sometime next week. But, you guys still have time to ask those questions. So if you haven't already, highly suggest you do it. And anyways, and if you haven't done any of that yet, then obviously you will be Falcon punched in the face. So you better do it. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.